2 years after calling for immigration reform at this Las Vegas high school, U.S. President Barack Obama returned to defend signing portions of his plan into reality.
This action doesn't grant citizenship or the right to stay permanently or receive the same benefits that citizens receive. Only Congress can do that. All we're saying is we're not going to deport you and separate you from your kids.
But the move is only a reinterpretation of existing immigration law, not a new law. It defers deportation for 5 million undocumented immigrants in the United States and grants them legal work permits. The White House estimates a GDP increase of more than $90 billion over 10 years.
Illegal workers are less productive for a whole host of reasons, including the fact that employers underpay illegal Mexican workers by about 20% compared to other American workers.
2 years ago, when the president deferred deportation for some 1 million undocumented young adults who came to the U.S. illegally as children, only 40% were granted the status. Analysts also say the president's decision to expand visas for foreign entrepreneurs and spouses of high-skilled workers could also add to the U.S. economy, although less so.
Instead of having somebody who's a spouse just sort of stay at home and not work, they can be out there in the economy helping businesses grow and also increase their family's income, which will allow them to spend more money in the entire U.S. economy.
While Obama's solution has many immigrants celebrating, his Republican opposition is already spoiling for a potentially costly political showdown. Leaders have threatened to hold up the president's picks to lead government agencies, stonewall him on environmental regulations, and even pass legislation to undo his immigration actions.
This action also punishes those who've obeyed the law and have waited their turn. With this action, the president has chosen to deliberately sabotage any chance of enacting bipartisan reforms that he claims to seek.
Republican leaders have promised that shutting down the government as they did in 2013, costing the U.S. economy more than $2.5 million, is not on the table.
It's important to emphasize that the president's unilateral action, as well as the economic benefits that go with it, are merely temporary. A new president, a new Congress, a new law. All of those things can change the impact of these executive actions. That makes it even more important that the U.S. Congress pass permanent comprehensive immigration legislation. Jessica Stone, CCTV, Washington.